Here are the places that you can park your idle cash to earn higher interest returns compared to fixed deposits. I found 9 accounts for you to consider, which include money market funds and digital banks that are all well regulated and licensed in Malaysia. The best part of these accounts, none of them charge platform fees and there are no lock-in periods. That means you can earn high interest while having access to them whenever you need them at a very short notice. Functions-wise, they are all more or less the same, but a key difference here is that the fintechs here offer money market funds options, whereas the digital banks provide savings accounts and special jars for customers to earn higher interest. Another big differentiator you need to know is only one thing. Since money market funds are considered investments, they are not secured by the Perbadanan Insurance Deposit Malaysia, short for PIDM, that protects the bank depositors up to 250,000 ringgit in case a financial institution such as a licensed bank goes bankrupt. And also, money market funds can earn you higher interest rates, but their returns will fluctuate depending on the overnight policy rate OPR, which is determined every other month by Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM). It's not that volatile all things considered, but I'm just putting it out here for you to know. Check out this video to learn more about how money market funds work. Now, let's compare the fintechs and digital banks with the few key variables I highlighted over here. The first and most important factor, net return rates. Clearly, Moomoo's Cash Plus stands out with the highest net return of around 4.3% per annum for its US dollar fund, while the others offer an average of around 3 to 4% per annum. One thing to highlight is that all these accounts calculate daily interest accrual based on the effective annual rate (EAR). This means that the interest adds up over time because it's compounded daily in this case. And also, there are almost no barriers to opening an account on all these platforms. For most of them, you just have to deposit less than 20 ringgit and your account will be good to go. Except for KDI Safe, which might require a slightly higher minimum amount of 100 ringgit. Anyways, still pretty low all things considered. The good news is that most of these accounts offer a daily payout frequency, especially the money market funds, which means you will see the interest earned credited to your account every day. While for Rize Bank and AEON Bank, the payouts come less often in the form of weekly and monthly. And as I mentioned, money market funds and savings accounts are highly liquid, so you can withdraw your money whenever you need it. Well, almost. Most money market funds process withdrawals in about 1 to 3 days. Only StashAway Simple takes slightly longer at 3 to 4 days. Digital banks, on the other hand, give you the advantage of instant withdrawals. So, of all of these products over here, which one suits you the best? Well, firstly, if you are someone who enjoys investing or likes the option of doing so in the future, Moomoo Cash Plus could be just what you're looking for. It offers daily returns at a very competitive rate and comes with a standout feature called Smart Save. This handy tool will help you put any idle cash from your brokerage account into Cash Plus, which is essentially their money market fund product. And if your account ever needs some money to cover any trades or payments that exceeds your cash balance, it will pull funds from Cash Plus to cover it automatically. So you don't have to worry about any missed actions on your account. Another benefit is that it offers options for US dollar exposure, which have some advantages such as the strong stability of the currency that is able to cover the losses when your ringgit depreciates. So that's a nice bonus to have. You can use my link down below to open a Moomoo account and get the free rewards before the promotion ends. Next up is Versa Safe. If you are totally new to money market funds or wealth management apps, this could be a good start for you. It's super easy to use with a simple and user-friendly interface that allows you to invest in Sing dollar assets, real estate investment trusts, REITs, gold, stocks of top global, Asian and local companies as well. Versa also has a latest feature called Versa Quest, which you can stack and enjoy the additional return rates by completing their new quest on a monthly basis. For example, with a Safe Booster Quest, all you need to do is maintain a minimum balance of 1000 ringgit in your Versa cash account and set up an auto debit of 300 ringgit to unlock the rewards. The required amount of quests are different, so be sure to check their website for the exact details. Since there's no limit to how many quests you can complete, you could potentially enjoy a total monthly net return of around 9% per annum, including your base net return. But realistically, it's quite challenging to achieve this rate but it's totally possible to hit 5 to 6% easily during their promotional period. I also have a link down below for you to open a Versa account, so go check it out. But if you ask, hey Zid, are there any options for more hands-off and easy to manage investment accounts for a total beginner? Enter KDI and StashAway. On top of their money market funds, both of them offer robo-advisors. This means you are able to get a personalized investment portfolio based on your risk levels and goals, which will then be managed by, you guessed it, robots or algorithms to be specific. As to how good the algorithms are, well, this is debatable, so I will let you be the judge of it. In August 2024, KDI also launched a new product called KDI Go, which includes robo-advisory tools along with additional features like retail payments and money remittance. But actually before this, KDI had an app that was launched quite a while ago, but based on my own experience and reviews on the App Store, the user experience wasn't the best, and the registration process, let's just say it wasn't as smooth as other apps. As for the new app, the reviews are also pretty mixed. Some users say that it has improved a lot compared to the previous KDI app, while others feel that the login experience is still bad. But if you can look past that, their 4% money market fund rate is still one of the best out there. So it really comes down to whether the app's user experience bothers you enough to outweigh the attractive returns. Now, moving on to StashAway Simple. It's another user-friendly money market fund that most Malaysians would have heard of it before. However, you might have to take into consideration, as some Lawyat forumers mentioned, their payout processing time for dividends and withdrawals can be quite lengthy, sometimes taking more than 4 weeks. Though, to be fair, this could be case-to-case basis lah. Feel free to comment below if you have used their product before. As for their investment portfolio, well, some also raise the question whether their returns are even competitive at all if you compare them with other financial products. So this might be a reason why most people treat StashAway more as a place to store their emergency fund rather than as a serious investment portfolio. But one unique product that some Reddit forumers like is their flexible portfolio, which lets you customize from over 70 ETFs including S&P 500, emerging markets and blockchain. For a quick start, they also offer 4 curated portfolios: risk focus, world index tracking, passive income and US dollar cash yield templates. The trade-off for all this flexibility? A management fee ranging from 0.2 to 0.8% per annum, which is rather expensive when compared to DIY investing with a stockbroker. Now, if you are worried that these new apps or platforms might be hard to use, here's another familiar option for you: Touch and Go Go Plus. It's a feature built right into the Touch and Go app that lets you earn interest on your e-wallet balance easily. The main difference of this compared to the other platform is that the balance in Go Plus can be used for payment with the Touch and Go Visa debit card or the NFC card. Or even more conveniently, Go Plus allows you to pay merchants that support Touch and Go directly. Whether you are eating food or buying groceries or paying for a movie ticket, as long as there is a Touch and Go e-wallet support, you can pay straight away from your Go Plus balance. This means you can technically put all your savings into Go Plus without withdrawing it ever. Recently, Touch and Go also upgraded their saving limit in the Go Plus from 9.5k to 20,000 ringgit. So, if you have been looking for a chance to grow your returns with a bigger amount plus the convenience of daily payments, this might be it. Now that you know what the Fintechs offer, let's dive into another category with Rize and the 3 other Malaysian digital banks. All of these banks can be used for overseas transactions, which I will cover in more detail later. Let's start with Rize, a digital bank by Rize Bank from the Saudi. One important thing to note here is that this bank is not part of the 5 digital banks licensed by BNM, but they are still licensed in Malaysia nonetheless. It used to offer a higher rate of 3.8% per annum from April to September 2024, but this has since declined to 3.3%, which, to be honest, still stands as one of the highest savings rates offered by the banks over here. You can also transact overseas with Rize, but it comes with a slightly higher markup charge of 2.75% compared to the other banks. Based on forumers' feedback, some complained about the slow reflection of transaction and profit earned, but recently, some users have mentioned that they find it quite secure, especially with features like call verification or selfie authentication. Now, let's look at the digital banks licensed by BNM, starting from AEON Bank. In fact, AEON's net return is not as good as other banks. As you can see, it's only 0.88% for savings accounts and 3% for savings pot, for which both are promotional rates that will last until the end of February 2025. Whether they extend beyond this date or not, well, you have to check their website already. And similar to Rize, AEON Bank also supports overseas transactions, but with a much lower markup fee of 2% as compared to Rize's 2.75%. Currently, they are running a rewards campaign until the end of February 2025 where you can earn AEON points with their debit card when you spend at specific AEON outlets and free parking at AEON malls. And in classic AEON fashion, your AEON points earned can now be converted into cash and credited directly to your savings account at a rate of 15 ringgit for every 3,000 AEON points instead of their typical physical vouchers only. So if you always shop at AEON malls, this might be the one for you. And next we have GXBank, the first and most popular digital bank in Malaysia. It used to offer an interest return rate of 3% per annum, but from 1st October 2024, it was reduced down to 2% per annum only. This change had led many people to withdraw their money and move it into other savings accounts or money market funds. There's no right or wrong over here, it's just a matter of personal preference. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't consider using this bank at all. Firstly, for its overseas transactions, it does not charge any markup fees at all, unlike the other digital banks. It also offers several rewards campaigns, including cashback on your daily expenses, which also applies to overseas spending as well. Also, you can earn Grab rewards points when you shop at Jaya Grocers using your physical GXBank card. So there's still some benefit that you can look for with it. And lastly, we have Boost Bank, which offers 3 types of accounts, including savings account, savings jar, and special jars. The savings jar is where you can enjoy a better rate compared to your regular savings accounts, while their special jars offer attractive interest rates of up to 3.3% per annum until the end of June 2025. So, if you're interested in unlocking this 3.3% rate, what you have to do is link your Boost Bank account to the Boost app, spend with the eligible partners through the Boost app, and then deposit money into the special jars. It's a little bit gimmicky, but if you don't like it, their base rate of 3% is still pretty competitive. So, I'm sure by now you have an idea of where you want to park your idle cash. Personally, I will choose to put mine into Moomoo Cash Plus because it offers a better rate and US dollar exposure, which I love. Plus, the Smart Save feature allows me to manage my savings and investments all at one place, so the convenience factor is definitely 5 stars over here. Alternatively, if you are completely new to investing and looking for a more user-friendly interface and experience, I say go for Versa, as it offers very competitive rates for quite a long time already. And with their new Versa Quest being launched earlier this year, there is still a lot more free money that you can earn from them. However, if the PIDM capital guarantee is a deal breaker for you, then any of the digital banks should work as long as you're happy with their rates and also the extra features that they come with. But assuming if you have a lot more idle cash sitting around, very rich, then maybe you can split your money among different accounts to earn higher interest returns based on their promotional limits. It's never too safe to diversify your cash holdings across a few accounts, right? Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments down below which is your favorite account. And if you want to know more about Malaysian digital banks, be sure to check out this video over here. Happy savings!